Today, I will learn to front flip alone inside my room. Let's go! Day 1. First, I made myself a home mat. It turned out to be quite soft. Then I began to banging out attempts without knowing the proper technique. If I can't land a proper front flip in 100 attempts, I'll shave my hair. Just so you know, in a week I'll be defending my thesis. After the first 15 attempts, I decided to watch some tutorials to understand the proper technique. Theoretically, my brain understood the technique, but in practice, my body was just banging out clumsy attempts. Parkour masters say that a quick run-up helps to execute front flip, but if you run that fast inside the room, you could hit the wall, then die. Thus, learning this trick in the room is a little bit unsafe. So, on the first day, I did 60 clumsy attempts. After these attempts, I was very dizzy, but this is nothing compared to the pain that my ass experienced from hitting the ground this many times. Day 2. On the second day, my lower back muscles was sore as fuck, but despite this I kept trying. At the beginning I did front flips without thinking about the technique. As a result, I was feeling dizzy and out of breath and my muscles was exhausted. But my front flips were ugly and funny like before. I mean, there wasn't any positive change. So I had to be smart about every attempt. Thus, I started to look at my front flips from the side and analyze my technique. Well, not exactly like this. In reality, I analyzed watching videos of my attempts. After that, I realized that my running speed before jumping is slow. So despite the fear, I decided to run faster. And it helped. I started to spin a little bit better and almost landed on my feet. I'm kidding. It didn't work out for me and I couldn't find a reason why it didn't work. Maybe I just need more time and practice to get the technique. By the way, I did 15 more attempts that day for a total of 75 attempts in 2 days. That means I only had 25 more attempts to land a proper front flip. Or I should say goodbye to my beautiful black hair. Day 3. By this time I started to feel soreness in my core muscles, and from the first day I was constantly feeling dizzy. Sometimes I even wanted to vomit.
And then we...
So my motivation, inspiration, desire, need and goal to learn front flip disappeared. But fear and doubt and discouragement showed up. Long story short, I didn't want to continue. By this point I didn't feel dizzy, so I continued to banging out front flips. Then I realized that my body was already getting used to front flip. And also on this day, while looking at my attempts in slow motion, I saw that I was attacking early and not spinning enough. As a result, I was falling on my butt or back, so I tried very hard to spin enough, but still I couldn't land exactly on my feet, and the attempt number 100 was just around the corner. Attempt number 80. By the way, I don't want to defend my thesis with bald hair. Let's go. Let's go. The last attempt, that very moment when the question of life and death for my hair will be answered. Sure. Yes, I lost my hair, not my hope. On day 7 I went outside because there is some space to run up before jumping. But first things first, I needed some soft surface.
Damn, boy!
Yeah. Unfortunately, outside the weather was very cold and my haymat wasn't actually that soft, so there occurred some painful incidents. Thus, I returned to my room. During this day, I managed to do about only 10 attempts, but their quality was on point. For example, when landing, my body weight mostly went to the legs and my butt did not have to hit the floor as hard as before. Next goal, landing a backflip without touching the ground with hands. Day 10. On the 10th day, my attempts looked pretty good and I tried very hard to land on my feet without touching the ground with my hands. In general, I already understood the technique of front flip, but at this moment the most difficult thing for me is to combine the jump and tuck as efficiently as possible. I mean, I am jumping or tucking a little bit late or a little bit early. Thus, I can't land exactly on my feet. That day there was a feeling like I was in control of the entire process of performing front flip. So any next attempt could be the first proper front flip of my life. But at this moment, I don't know why, I lose control over my body for a fraction of a second and then this happened. Speaking of fails, there were dozens of them in those 10 days. Therefore, at some points, I wanted to stop learning the front flip. But I continued despite the fear and doubts, learning something new at each training session, and the result I was striving for was not long in coming.